Hallo Leute, herzlich willkommen. Ein neues Tuningtalk hier auf dem Kanal von RaceCity. Macht euch bereit, schaltet entweder um auf Englisch oder schaltet die Untertitel ein, denn unser heutiger Gast kommt aus Schweden und ihr habt es schon im Titel gelesen. Das ist ein kranker Umbau mit einer tollen Besitzerin, aber mehr erzählen wir euch jetzt gleich. Viel Spaß. Please tell me and to the viewers, who are you, where are you from, and of course, what for car do we have?
I'm Rebecca Fritshagen. I'm from Sweden. I'm 23 years old and I have this wide body bug.
Yeah.
So I made it this year for the premium at Elmia in Sweden. So it was in the Easter. So I showed the car off. So it's my first year showing this in so many countries I can.
Yeah.
And it's wide body in metal, and it's air ride in front, and it's a bit different build. Yes.
Yeah, it's a very crazy build, but a very unique build.
Yeah.
And like I told you, the Swedes are a bit crazy about cars.
Yes.
I know the guy with the Dodge, Johan, I think.
Yeah.
Built by Johan.
Johan, yeah.
And he's also very crazy.
Yes, he is.
When did it started? You're a very young girl. When did it started? And I mean, with 23, you have a great build.
Thank you.
Like, not many people can do this. When did it started? What happened?
I started at 2022.
Yeah.
With my first build, it was a Volkswagen Polo.
Yeah.
It was also a bit widened, but it was a bit like a German look, you know, with the yellow lights and, you know, the old school looks.
Yeah.
But I like to build, and I like to meet people with the same interests. So I made one more car because I think it was really fun to meet everyone and go to events like this. So that's the beginning in 2022.
And the passion for these cars comes from the parents, the friends, magazines.
Yeah, maybe some friends back in the days when I were younger.
Yeah.
We have those moped cars, you know, driving really slow.
Yeah.
So it started with, you know, audio systems and small things. But later on, I developed the interest and wanted to go bigger. So now it's only me in the friend group who does this, in my old friend group.
Yeah.
But I have some new friends meeting up in these kind of events. Yeah, so that's where it started actually, back in the days. Yeah.
When you started with this project, did you make a plan so you have the idea in the head and said, okay, or did it change through the process?
Yeah, I had a plan in my head. It was from, you know, Rob Design. He's an American guy making computer pictures of cars. Like, so you can take inspiration from him. And there was this RWB kit for Porsche.
Yeah.
On a bug. So I thought it would look really cool, but it was an old bug. It was maybe a 60s or something.
Yeah.
So I took my 72 and made it a 60. Then I made it with RWB. So it was a lot of inspiration from the Porsche kit.
Yes.
Because this is the mother Porsche.
Yeah, it's the mother Porsche, yes.
So I made it like a small Porsche, but it's really slow now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And please tell me, how many support did you get from other brands and stuff like that? Because a huge project like this is impossible to do it alone in so short time in the garage.
No, I have some sponsors. It was a lot with the, you know, the seats, the interior, and the sounds, and so they helped me through a lot. But the welding and so I had to do my own. So
did you weld it by your own?
Yes.
When you see my welding lines, they call me Dr. Broccoli. You know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I have this brochure you can look at on the other side, so you can see the pictures. But it was a lot of work. I didn't know how to weld, so I had to teach myself while I was doing it because I already cut the fenders, so there was no going back. I just had to do it.
Crazy. You have a lot of free time in Sweden, right?
Yeah, a bit.
Tell me a little bit about the engine. Is it just a stock engine make pretty, or did you change some stuff on the engine?
No,
I love the exhaust, you know?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the exhaust is very different.
Yeah.
So it's a bit bigger, and it's no like sound noise cancelling things on. No mufflers and so. So it's straight pipe, and it's really loud.
Okay.
So when I drive it, I have to have those air muffs on because it's so loud. But the engine is pretty much stock. It's totally renovated with all, so it doesn't leak any oil. Yeah. Because it's
a bug.
Yes, it's a bug. It's a Volkswagen. It will leak. Yeah. But it's totally renovated, but it's really slow. It's like 40 horsepower maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Is the car for you ready right now, or will you change stuff? Have you something in your mind? Or maybe a next car?
Yeah, I would love to build a next car. I want something more, I love the German cars. So something maybe Volkswagen, Porsche or something. Yeah. But I'll see what I can find on Marketplace on Facebook. Yeah. But I would like to change the engine for something a bit faster. Or maybe, you know, the block is, you can put another cylinder on to make it a little bit faster. So maybe I'll just do that, but I'm not really sure.
I've seen in America, in Texas, a bug with an engine and a big turbocharger on it.
Yeah,
maybe that's something. That's crazy.
Cool. That's really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a real dream car that you say, oh, for that I will give every car and take this and make our own version of it?
I'm not really sure. I have so much cars I really love.
Yeah.
But I think it's maybe a Porsche 911 or something. Yeah. To make it real cool with the wide body and everything, but it costs a lot of money, so I'll have to sell my house and my cars and my cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the next stops where people can see this car? Do you know something for the next year?
I'm not really sure. I've been invited to a lot of meets, but I'm not really sure where I'm going yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the big event in Sweden that all the car guys go there? There are a lot of US cars and stuff like that.
Maybe? Or was it?
Is it it?
I think so.
It's one of the biggest, right?
Oh, Custom Motor Co.
Okay.
In Sweden, yeah.
Will you be there?
I was there in the beginning of the year.
But the next year, will you go again or?
Maybe not with my car. Maybe if I get invited, but people have already seen it, so they maybe think it's boring to see it again. But if I get invited, I'll bring the car. Otherwise, I'll just walk around.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you like it here in Germany at the Essen Motor Show?
It's so much cars. It's very fun.
Yeah.
It's much to look at, and it's very inspirational. I can get so much inspo from here.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see how everybody thinks outside the box.
Yeah.
It's not like normal builds here. So it's really nice.
Thank you very much for your time. Have a safe trip back home in a week, I think.
Yes, thank you.
And maybe we see us together somewhere next year on a meet.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you. Wenn du mehr Tuning Talk sehen willst, hier ist die Playlist. Über 200 Tuning Talks und es geht auch weiter. Deswegen abonniert diesen Kanal, aktiviert die Glocke, dann siehst du sofort, wenn ein neues Video hier auf unserem Kanal hochgeladen wird. Vielen Dank für deine Zeit. Ich bin Adam, der Kanal heißt RaceCity. Viel Spaß noch.